But listen, on to some more inspiring news. One of the judges from the next brand ambassador here on SABC3, Sylvester Chauke. He's an incredible marketing professional and the founder of a brand and marketing communications agency, DNA Brand Architects. He's had such an incredible career, really just breaking boundaries across the board. Now, he's launched a brand new book that encourages all of us to seek to stand against bland. And Solo was out there to catch it all. Take a look.
We recently saw him put contestants through their paces in the hit reality show and Next Brand Ambassador. There's absolutely no doubt that Sylvester Chauke is a force to be reckoned with in the world of advertising and marketing. Tonight, he gets to add another item to his already long list of achievements, that being of author, as he launches his brand new book titled Stand Against Bland. Sylvester, as a marketing professional, you've achieved so much in your career. I mean, we saw you give so much insight into the profession on the Next Brand Ambassador. Talk to us about the idea behind penning a book. Where did that stem from?
So on a daily basis, I get hundreds of messages from social media. Young people asking me, how do I break into the industry? How do you do it? How do you keep relevant? How do you ideate? How do you innovate? So it was inevitable that I find a way to be able to answer many young people at once. And so the book was a good way of doing that, because within it, there's a lot of nuggets of what one can do, how to approach the space and how to ensure that you stay relevant within it. And so it was some form of a responsibility to jot my thinking down for other people to benefit from.
What inspired the title Stand Against Bland?
Stand Against Bland has been a mantra for a big chunk of my career as a professional, because it really just talked to being able to stay different, but also be able to be effective and stand out. And to also look at doing things in a way that inspires. Just do things differently in order to stand out.
Bland to me as Onke means be authentic in a way that is strategically successful. It's about actually saying, you know what, I'm different, I'm bringing in something different, I know I can do it, and I'm here to actually stand.
For me, Stand Against Bland is a real movement, you know? The book is just the start of a much bigger concept that I hope will teach people to have more confidence in themselves and will remind people that authenticity is really the future of your relationship with yourself and your relationship with the world as well.
It's very easy to assume this book is a memoir or an autobiography or a 101 in marketing, but it's really not. So who is it geared towards?
The book is geared to young people that are at the intersection of high school, varsity, first year employment, you know, that space, because I believe that's a vital space for you to be able to figure out your approach, so that by the time you really entrench yourself into a career, you have almost developed your thing, you know, the thing that allows you to navigate through your career.
Stand Against Bland is the ability for us to break barriers and to break all the limits that were set for us. And as you can see with the story that's been told today, it's exactly that. A man who's been able to break all the barriers and limits that the world had created around him. And that's what we had to celebrate today.
I think it is an authentic story, you know, and it's him sharing his experience of the industry, of him being in leadership position, and how he's owning and shaping the narrative. So I think it's interesting because it has so many segments to the story, and the story is an authentic, true South African story that is very rich.
What do you want people to take away when they read Stand Against Bland?
Anyone picking up the book, I want them to look at the book and question themselves. Are they doing things differently? Are they standing out in their area, in their work? And I think read the book and look at ways of maybe I can do things differently. So I hope this book is going to help you find joy in what you do.
What a beautiful story of a young man who dared to dream and most importantly woke up and made those dreams a reality. If there's one thing we can take away from Sylvester's story and Stand Against Bland, is that as a young person your dreams are definitely valid.